Bitcoin was fast out of the gates on Friday as risk assets rallied around Jay Powell's message at Jackson Hole, but things have kind of fizzled since then. Let's get Scott Bauer's take. He's the CEO at Prosper Trading Academy, of course. Scott, what do you think about Bitcoin over the last 5 days?
I mean, it's a coiling, it's a consolidation, and we know that when we've seen this historically, it's been kind of the precursor to a big move one way or the other here. It's been so tight the last 5 days, and volatility has basically come down to nothing. So I expect to see a big move here, Oliver. I do think the bulls have the upper hand right now. So if I was going to, say which way do I think this is going to break? I think it breaks above 50 before it breaks to the downside. 46.5 is a pretty significant level. You've got the 200-day moving average just below that. 46.5 is the lower area of its current trading range, which was also prior resistance. Now, on the negative side, I'd like to point out everything that's out there. On the negative side, you've seen a lot more interest over that 5-day, maybe 2-week period in Ethereum and some of the altcoins than you've seen in Bitcoin. Than you've seen in Bitcoin. And what does that tell you? Well, it just tells you people are taking money out of the market in Bitcoin. And in fact, I think over the last week, 2 weeks or so, it's been a pretty huge amount that has come out of the market in Bitcoin. So that being said, I think that actually bodes very well for Bitcoin for that next move, which I believe is going to be to the upside.
Very interesting. Scott, we are in sync. All the levels that you mentioned, 46.5, the moving average. Do you think all of that is spot on in terms of the directionality of it? To your point, I mean, it's the bulls have been in charge. It's hard to, it's impossible to deny the uptrend since the 30K flirtation. I guess question is, what happens when we get to 50? It feels like we can't be. Do we really just kiss it once and say goodbye? I mean, come on.
I think there's a song with that title or something like that. No, you know what? 50 is one of those big round numbers, and it is just a number, though. In the crypto space, these big round numbers do tend to mean a lot more than they do in just looking at a stock or another equity. I think if we get that momentum, 52 is probably the next stop. I think we actually blow by 50 and we hit 52 on that next stop.
If it doesn't happen, Scott, is this one of these charts where you kind of bow to the technicals, which way they break? I mean, how strong conviction do you have in that sort of bullish bias at the moment? If on the flip side we break that support at 46.5, do you look to short it, or do you have enough conviction and bullish to wait that out? I mean, are you ready to just pounce in either direction?
No, I wouldn't short it at 46.5. That would make me definitely more cautious of the rebound back up above 50. I wouldn't short it there. 42 is a level I'd be really concerned about, because now you're breaking down through the support, through the 200-day moving average, and really getting down to that next level of support. So, basically about 10% down from this area here is the area where I'd start to get concerned about a short-term, maybe consolidation to the downside. I don't think that's going to happen.
All right. The quickie today makes sense, Scott. I can follow the logic and the lines on the chart. So we'll see what happens. Appreciate the check-in as always, Mr. Bauer, CEO at Prosper Trading Academy.